On a cold winter's morning, the streets of the small town were blanketed in snow. People hurried to their destinations, bundled in coats, scarves, and gloves. Among them walked Sarah, a young woman with a warm smile and a heart full of compassion. As she passed by a local bakery, she noticed an elderly man sitting on the sidewalk, his thin coat doing little to protect him from the biting cold. His hands trembled as he clutched a cup, hoping for spare change. Sarah's eyes softened. Without hesitation, she stepped inside the bakery and bought a warm loaf of bread. She then walked back to the old man, kneeling beside him. She offered him the bread, and his eyes lit up with gratitude. "Thank you, dear," he whispered, his voice hoarse. Sarah smiled and patted his shoulder, but before she could leave, something caught her attention, a child nearby, shivering and holding a small bag. The child's eyes were wide with hunger and fear, but he didn't ask for help. Without thinking, Sarah handed the loaf of bread to the child, telling him, "This will keep you warm." The elderly man watched as the child walked away with the bread, then turned to Sarah. "You're truly a good soul," he said. "But you've given away everything." Sarah simply smiled. Sometimes, the best way to stay warm is by giving warmth to others. She stood up, walked into the bakery, and paid for another loaf of bread. As she exited, she felt a sense of peace, knowing that true selflessness doesn't require recognition, only the act of love. And for that moment, the world felt just a little brighter. For more inspiring stories, like and subscribe.